All right, everybody, how we doing? This is MLB on Ice. Now, this is a different kind of format I got going on here. I just want to do this live right here, um, just to give this a real shot. It's about 5:30 a.m. right now. I'm getting my bearings together, got my shake, and I'm about to ready to be going to work. Just a little bit early. Blah blah blah. I fell asleep a little bit early, before 10 o'clock, so this is unusual for me. I just want to try this out, mess around with it, and see what we got. So, baseball, what we have going on here is an absolute freaking disaster if you're a Met fan or a Dodger fan. Luis Rojas thinks that the only way to fire up his team is for him to get ejected. This guy might spend a whole lot of time in the clubhouse, but if it gives him to the postseason, it's worth it. That's one. But not a bad game for Walker. Not terrible. Awful early on. Aaron Loop only pitched 1 out. And Seth Lugo, despite giving up that 1 run, not bad. 2 wins from Lugo is always a good thing. The trouble I have is these bats. Javi Baez, 5 men left on base, 0 for 4. Conforto, 0 for 3 with a walk. Conforto is still batting around the Mendoza line. He'll go under it, he'll go just above it. He is not in a good place, and especially if the Mets want to re-sign him. With it being a Scott Boras client, I mean, there's a good thing that he dropped in the lineup. We were all complaining about James McCann before, but Michael Conforto, he terrible. Now, also the pain. The Astros finally went to Dodger Stadium. Now, Mookie Betts, I'm still waiting for him to bounce back from everything that's going on. But just as a whole, McCullers just shut them all down. 6 and 2/3 innings, 4 hits allowed, 3 walks, 9 Ks. And it sucks with Walker Buehler. He gets only his second loss of the year. 6 innings, 5 hits, only 1 run earned, 3 walks, 5 Ks. And the fact that you put down, right, 6 innings, only 1 run, the Dodger team versus the Astros did nothing. And you actually have Ryan Stenek doing well in the bullpen instead of being an opener. Whoever thought that would happen? Sure enough, the Astros do it because of probably the pitching coach. Shit happens, and this happened well. But really, the big concern here is I was complaining about Michael Conforto. But if you look at the batting average for the outfielders, I consider Mookie Betts an outfielder even though he played second base last night. Even though he's not as great as we thought he could be this year, or the fact that he should be considering the contract, 272. I'll throw in Muncy, 275. Best hitter consistently is probably Justin Turner, but if we keep going back to the outfielders, we got Chris Taylor, 282. Pollock, 303. Everyone thought that he was overpaid and he was just a throw-in piece. But you have Cody Bellinger right now at 165 with an OPS of 546. Bellinger, what in the hell are you doing? What is going on? Is your weed guy giving you something else? Like, what are you doing? And 176 at bats, only 29 hits. I mean, if we go by home run total, RBI 5 and 21, on base percentage 262. I know everyone's going to say, hey, don't say batting average, but don't say the on base percentage. The on base percentage you want around 300 and plus. Batting average, I mean, realistically for him, you want around low to mid 200s. And I think that's very decent for a guy that just hits the ball as crazy as he does. But we know what he's capable of. 2019, 305, 406, 1035. slash line for the year. We have no idea if this is just a slump or if this is just recovering from injuries, but it is a tough time for Corey Bellinger, and he is being roasted by everybody. Everybody you can imagine. And the Astros Twitter, which is a horrible place to be if you're a non Astros fan, eating them alive. Sorry, dry throat. So, what is going on with these two teams? Will they blow it? They just might. This is a terrible time for the Mets and the Dodgers. And that is why I'm here. That is why I wanted to express. And let's see what the hell goes on forward. Because the Mets got problem after problem after problem. Luis Rojas has done a great job. And the Dodgers, we hope that they could bounce back and tell them to just shut up. And no one is looking more forward to that than me. I don't think anybody. It would be very hard to say that a Dodgers fan is more looking forward to having the Astros shut up than me. Because ever since the thing came out, it just seemed that the Astro fans were okay with it and they just wanted to crap down everyone's neck. And me, I'm just dying in the middle of it, the middle of the what ifs. But this is all I got. This is a quick one. This is AJ Torres to Colin Strikes, courtesy of Undrafted Sports. And we'll see you next time. Have a good one.